What's up, YouTube? Today we've got genetic stripe combos. Really pumped about this one. I've got a couple of combos that I just blown away at how great they look. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on your notifications, comment down below. All right, let's get started. All right, this first one is my favorite. It is the genetic stripe butter coral glow. And this is the most amazing snake. Probably one of the top most amazing snakes I've ever seen. Look at that. I mean, perfect pattern. Solid. And it only sold for $475. Isn't that crazy? Alright, this next one is one of my favorites too. This is a cinnamon genetic stripe banana. I mean, it's pretty much a solid orange snake. Isn't that crazy? Love it. This one sold for $475. This next one is a yellow belly pastel genetic stripe clown. And that's a crazy looking pattern on it. This one sold for $8,500. Genetic stripe is recessive, and so is clown. This one is a Mojave genetic stripe coral glow. Another amazing looking snake. Let's see. This one sold for $600. This one is a genetic stripe yellow belly 66% het clown orange dream red stripe. This one sold for $4,000. This one is a genetic stripe sulfur. I haven't seen sulfur very much, maybe like one other time, but I love how brown this snake is. Really pretty. This one sold for $225. Next one is a monarch genetic stripe. Not a bad looking snake. I haven't seen monarch before. It is a recessive gene, so double recessive for this snake. This one sold for $4,500. And this one, gotta be one of my favorites. This is a banana genetic stripe enchi. Crazy, this thing glows. Look at that, it's got like a heart for the head stamp. This one sold for $750. And we have a super pastel genetic stripe. And usually I'm not a fan of super pastel anything, but this one has a really cool look to it. It's got like this rock granite type look. And yeah, it's got some cool colors. Definitely tell it has pastel in it. This one sold for $300. And we have a genetic stripe pastel orange ghost. Orange ghost is a recessive, so this is a double recessive snake. Really cool pattern. This one sold for $650. Neat. This one is a banana genetic stripe. Just 2 genes, and look how amazing this snake looks. I love it. This one sold for $650. And we have a yellow belly pastel genetic stripe. Look at how bright this snake is. Really pops. Look how solid that pattern is. And this one sold for only $200. That's crazy. This one is a genetic stripe coral glow. Really good picture of this one. Look at that orange, yellow, and purple. Amazing. Love that snake. This one sold for $375. And we have a genetic stripe toffee. Toffee is an orange colored, orange type gene. It is like in the albino family. It is recessive. So, I like this snake. Cool pattern. Love the color. This one sold for $3,000. This next one is a banana genetic stripe. I think I showed you one of these already. Alright, this one's one of my favorites. This one is a yellow belly pastel leopard genetic stripe 100% het ghost. I actually did a video on leopard, and this was my favorite one out of leopard combos. I'll put a link up there if you guys want to watch it, the video on leopard combos. This one sold for $2,000. And this one is a genetic stripe pastel orange ghost. This one sold for $650. Orange ghost is a recessive trait, so this is double recessive. This one sold for $650. Alright, this one is a 100% het ghost, genetic stripe, red stripe. And this is a solid looking snake. Really cool, I love the pattern. This one sold for $1,000. If you guys have noticed, I don't know if it's genetic stripe or what, but there's a lot of like patterns that are just really solid looking. There's no like break in the pattern. It's just a, you know, all throughout the entire snake, you just have this same look. Really cool. This one is a banana genetic stripe lesser. This one sold for $450. Really neat. Another one that has pretty much the same pattern all throughout the snake. And this one is a pastel Mojave banana genetic stripe. This one sold for $850. Really cool looking snake. And we have a banana spider genetic stripe. This one sold for $950. Pretty neat looking pattern. This one is a spider ghost genetic stripe. I love how orange this snake is. This one sold for $400. Ghost is a recessive gene, so this is a double recessive snake. And it only sold for $400. That's crazy. Looks like it has pinstripe in it. Alright, this one is a yellow belly pastel genetic stripe ghost. Really cool pattern. This one sold for $400. And we have a genetic reduced. I've never even seen that before. Genetic stripe spider coral glow. Not a bad looking snake. This one sold for $2,500. This one is a pinstripe genetic stripe pastel. Look at how cool this snake looks up close. Crazy looking pattern. This one sold for $300. And we have a banana pastel genetic stripe. This one sold for $900. And we have a banana Mojave genetic stripe. Not your typical looking genetic stripe snake. This one sold for $750. And we have a genetic stripe Enchi chocolate. Isn't that such a pretty snake? All the gold and brown in it. That one sold for $300. This is a genetic stripe pinstripe pastel blackhead 66% het orange ghost. Another gold looking snake, cool. This one sold for $750. And we have a genetic stripe black pastel orange ghost. So it's double recessive. This one sold for $700. This one is a banana genetic stripe pastel. Really bright snake. Sold for $650. And we have a spider pastel genetic stripe 100% het orange ghost. I'm not a big spider fan, but look at how good this looks close up. It's got like that pixelated pattern. I love it. Like light colored pixels, different colored pixels, white. Really cool. This one sold for $500. I'll be interested to see what happens when this is bred to a visual orange ghost. And we have a cinnamon genetic stripe Enchi. This one sold for $475. This one is a butter genetic stripe sugar. I love the like, what looks like bites taken out of the snake. Really cool pattern. Sold for $450. And we have a genetic stripe pastel vanilla. I like how vanilla adds its own little flavor to it. This one sold for $450. And we have a butter Enchi genetic stripe. Really cool snake. Sold for $400. This one is a yellow belly genetic stripe. Just 2 genes, and look how great this snake looks. Love it. This one sold for $400. And we have a butter ghost genetic stripe. Neat looking snake. Sold for $300. This one is a genetic stripe fire. Really cool looking snake. I wish they had more pictures of this. This was a yellow belly genetic stripe Mojave. Sold for $300. This one is a genetic stripe pinstripe 66% het orange ghost. Cool. And lastly is just a genetic stripe spider with just 2 genes. It looks crazy. I like it a lot. This one sold for $225. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, comment down below. See you tomorrow.